Hello once again, individuals, and welcome to another episode of the Kerbal Space Program. My name is Flobbert, and today I'm going to show you some of the craft that I have made that kind of look like animals and such, because that's one thing that I've kind of gotten into ever since my ever-popular dragon craft, which I will show you first up. Yes, let me go down to it. It is simply called Dragon. I'm going to probably include all the craft files, although this is the only one that's really worth getting. Yes, it's a very cool craft. I'll link the video as well that actually shows it flying. Let me just make a couple of notes. It breathes fire out of these tiny little engines. It's not really fire, it's more of just kind of little white particles, but regardless, it's still kind of cool. It's rather part heavy. It flies fine. You kind of have to get it a ways down the runway, but I really like it just because of its novelty. Alright, so this is what started me off. After that, I decided to make a dog, and this is just a rover that I made to look rather like a dog. And yes, you can see here it's a bit more compact than the dragon. I spent a little bit more time trying to actually model the parts of it. I think that it ended up pretty well, or pretty good, depending on your grammar. I don't even grammar. I am going to drive this around a little bit. It is not actually that great of a rover. Haha, rover. That's the reason why I made it a rover, incidentally, was because the whole dog rover connotation. Yeah. So anyway, it does have an ion engine that is back there, which allows it to reach wonderful speeds of 12 meters per second or so before it begins to wobble back and forth, and then you kind of have to turn the throttle off or risk the thing falling over. It's not a great rover at all. Most of the time I can keep it upright even during turns, which is actually saying a lot for this thing because of its very high center of gravity. But yes, I would say that this is just a cool little craft, more to have on your shelf than to actually drive around. And finally, I will go to the most immobile of them all, the actual Bagel Rabbit. This is what I'm going to use as a channel image maybe in the future. So yes, you can see I've added on structural panels because it'll fall over without them. The head is quite massive. Anyway, so yes, this is the Bagel Rabbit that I have made, and you can see I kind of spent not as much time on it as I did on either of the two other things, which is the reason why I kind of want to redo it. But it is most definitely and most distinctly a Bagel Rabbit. If you have any suggestions as to what sort of animals I should make, that would actually be kind of a cool thing to do in the future as a series, although I'm not entirely sure if I'll follow through with this, so if I don't make your suggestions, please don't be too sad. Anyway, I think that that's it for this video. I literally had no other idea of what the heck I should do during this time, so this is what I made. Have a very nice day, individuals. Like, favorite, subscribe, and share, please. I will see you next time with another episode of the Kerbal Space Program. Peace.